Hello watch fans, this is Anders here on Time and Crown channel. Today the review of the brand new Dirty Dozen 45 watch from Praesidus. Praesidus is an American watch company and they specialize in making vintage inspired military watches, especially military watches from the World War II. So this is their brand new release and in my opinion by far their very best release until now. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button, it is a big help. Thanks a lot. And now let's get into the new Praesidus Dirty Dozen 45 military inspired watch. Here we find the watch. We do have three different versions of this new watch. The version called the Factory Fresh. That's the one with the completely white lume and the white indices to have a more modern look. Then we have the Tropical, this is this one, so it has this kind of aged lume. And then you do have the one called the Patina, which has very aged lume as well as aged hands if you really want the vintage look. The watch comes with a few different strap options. You can get this nice brown leather, kind of distressed, really nice soft Italian leather with easy removable spring bars. Nice and thick with a really nice Praesidus buckle. Then you can get this very vintage inspired bond clip bracelet, very cheap. That was because these watches were mass produced back in the day. You can also get a green pearl strap and also just a distressed leather. So let's get more into the different details about this watch. It's called 45 because of the year 1945, a turning point year in World War II. That was the year that the Nazi German Empire was defeated. The watch measures 38 millimeters from side to side, so really nice vintage inspired size. You have a thickness of 12.1. Praesidus, they do state 11.8. I do get 12.1. That is including this beautifully domed sapphire crystal here. Then you get a lock to lock of 44.5 millimeters only, and you have these beautiful down curving locks. And you get a lock opening of 20 millimeters, so if you don't like any of the strap options, you can for example put it on a really nice green NATO strap to really have the military look. Really nicely finished with this nice satin finishing on the sides and on the top of the locks. But then you have this nice chamfering here which is polished, as well as the bezel. Nice polishing, so you get these two nice finishes. The crown is a big 7 millimeter thick crown, and it is a screw down crown. You get 100 meters of war resistance with this watch, which is really great. The Dirty Dozen watches are called the Dirty Dozen because of 12 different watch manufacturers made military watches. That included IWC, Longines, Lemania, Vertex, Eterna, and Buren, among a lot of watch companies. And Praesidus, they are making these homage watches to these famous military watches. Now this watch is priced at $875 US, which I think is a fair price for this watch, and you will see why. You can easily get 10% discount if you sign up to Praesidus newsletter, and then you will have it around less than $800 US, this watch. So the dial is this nice grainy texture dial, which is a really nice kind of light anti-distortion function. Very simple printing, just Praesidus below 12 o'clock. The numerals from 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 is not here because of the small seconds. Simple sword style hands. All the hands here, as well as these hour markings, they are lume filled. Praesidus, they do not state which lume, but it's really nice lume as you see on your screen now. I do believe it's Swiss Superlume Minova, and I must say for a watch that is vintage inspired, you get all the modern comforts like great lume, screw down crown and stuff like that. Turning the watch over, we see the case back here. The Dirty Dozen assembled in the US with imported parts. It is a Swiss movement. It's a Swiss Landeron L24 movement. The Landeron L24 movement is a clone of the famous ETA 2824. You get 40 hours of power reserve and a beat rate of 28,800 vibrations per hour. And as you can see on your screen now, we get pretty nice accuracy with between 6 and 9 seconds plus per day. That's perfectly fine for a non-regulated, non-COSC certified movement like this. I think at this price point, You can't really ask for any more than this. And you also note that we have 0 beat error and a 308 amplitude, so it's a very healthy, very well functioning movement. The weight on the leather strap we see here, 58 grams, really nice light watch. On my 17.5 centimeter wrist circumference, I think that the Dirty Dozen 45 here, it wears really nicely. I kind of somehow get a little bit of an Omega vibe with the older Railmaster Omega watches. And that is a big plus for me because I do love those watches. I think it's the perfect size for my 17.5 centimeter wrist circumference. And with 100 meters of water resistance, screw-down crown and great lume, you actually also kind of get a sports watch, although this is much more of a field watch, a military watch, even maybe it's stretching it a bit, a dress watch. The leather strap is very comfortable. I do have the complaint that I only have one hole left, so if you have a smaller wrist, and you probably would buy this watch if you have a wrist size of maybe 16 centimeters or 15 centimeters circumference, because you can easily wear this 38 millimeter big watch, then you don't have any holes because you would need additional holes here. It is actually made for much bigger wrist sizes, which is kind of weird as this is a smaller watch. So that's just something to consider, but again, you can always put on a cool NATO strap. I think this watch would look really great on a military green NATO strap. A few gripes or complaints. The first was, of course, the strap here. Good strap, but you need more holes. The other thing is that although Praesidus, they do state that they do apply AR treatment to the crystal, I think it's extremely reflective, as you can see on your screen now. I do find the AR treatment not very well made on this watch, unfortunately. Other than that, I must say it's a really nice watch, and if you're looking for a faithful Dirty Dozen remake at a nice quality, the Praesidus Dirty Dozen 45 is definitely a nice watch. Praesidus, they tell me that they actually have a new batch of these watches coming because they are sold out, and the batch should be available May 24. So just go to Praesidus website, link down in the description, and place your order if this is a watch for you. Thanks a lot for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is a big help. Thanks. Bye.